Hey everyone, it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon out here on the homestead, and I'm about to build some shelves out of this 22/32 pine plywood board. I've got the barn here. I don't think I've shown you guys this. It's basically, take a few steps back here, so it's 16 feet tall in total from ground to top of the roof up there, and it's the zip system, same as the house. And I actually have a video I'll throw in here of this kind of being put together, but it's all 16-inch centers all the way through, 2x10s, joist hangers, everything is notched into place. It's a continuous 6x6 all the way up here. And I'll take you guys upstairs really quickly, but basically what I'm going to be getting into today is building some storage for that, and maybe in the time-lapse video of me building I'll kind of go over a little bit more about myself and how I kind of got here. But I actually don't have stairs leading up to this yet, just because I don't have the money, unfortunately, but I mean, that's okay. Well, one more thing before I go inside, sorry. I'm going to be putting a lean-to roof right there. You can see I've got that started out right there. I just, everything's kind of expensive, and we're a single income household, so you can't always continue big projects like this. But here's the inside of the upper area of the barn. Same as the house, it's all Rockwool R23 insulation in here. I got my baffles installed. I still have a whole bunch of collar ties. These collar ties to install. These ones that are in here are just temporary. And I obviously have a whole bunch of hurricane ties still to put in. I think I just did every other in here right now because it's what I had left over. This building will also be powered by solar and everything like that. Like I said, it's just right now we're a little bit tighter on funds, and so I don't have the means to continue this project right now. I'm probably not going to worry too much about the inside just yet, just because it's no longer winter, and the outside workshop is going to be more important to me and my business and what I do to make a living. So yeah, that's kind of it for in here. This will be kind of like an office space, and I also am learning like some massage and chiropractics from a really close friend of mine. Shout out to Bruce if you're watching this. And that's what this space will be used for, is kind of a man cave office / massage area, and maybe even some just quiet space away from the baby for my partner or I, depending on who's watching him. But yeah, this is kind of it. Just one more last quick view. Yep, and I think I'll be finishing this out in pine, tongue, and groove, but we'll just have to see. I might even just do drywall on it. I really hate drywall, but we'll see what happens. And I'll give you guys a quick little view of this back area here. You'll really have to forgive my mess. It's pathetic in some ways, but I'm trying to do as much as I can by myself. This is a pile of that's the poplar pile there. That is red oak, and there's a birch pile. It all looks kind of the same, and I've actually got some slabs right there in the back. This has all been drying for a little bit over 2.5 years now, I think, I want to say. And here's just a different view of the property. Got the chickens down there in that corner right down there. And maybe one day we'll go on a walk down to the creek or something like that. But right now I'm going to get you guys started on the time-lapse video of how the barn was built, and hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for checking it out. Hey guys, so while you're watching this, I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit more about myself and how I came to the position that I'm in now. So I am 28 years old currently. I started this project when I was 25, and a little bit about my background and what I do. So I've worked for several Class A contractors, and I've also worked for some not so good contractors. So that's kind of what gave me the ability to frame and build a lot of this place. And I obviously still have so much to learn in carpentry and, you know, building and stuff like that. Everyone always has more to learn. But yeah, so what made me really want to do this and live this lifestyle, I would say, when I was backpacking around Europe and Asia, and I was 20 and 21, I gained a sense of real freedom. And, you know, I saw how other people live their lives with so much less than what we have here in America. And it just made me kind of question the traditional route of, you know, buying a home and having this crazy expensive mortgage and being in constant debt. And, you know, I just didn't want that for myself. I really, you know, valued my freedom, and still obviously do value freedom and time and all of those things. And, you know, I don't trust the government. I'm not political in any way. I just, you know, I see what they're doing to the world and all of these wars that are going on and all that stuff, and I've never bought into it. So yeah, I just didn't want to be a part of the traditional system, and I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses or anything like that. You know, I'm really just trying to live a peaceful, simple life, and, you know, able to stay home with my family when I can, because we don't have an electrical bill. You know, obviously the solar panels were expensive, but, you know, they've definitely paid for themselves. And you know, I really like my privacy, and also being away from Wi-Fi and, you know, in the cities and stuff like that. So that's just really been the main driver of doing this, you know. And it hasn't always been easy, but it's definitely been worth it. And you know, I'm into organic eating and stuff like that, so that's why obviously my property isn't the best for growing and, you know, gardening and stuff like that, but my partner and I are working towards building like a terrace garden or something along that, and that'll be a project that we'll show you guys this summer. And yeah, so that's basically it. You know, I wanted to stay as debt-free as possible, even though I still owe a little bit on my land, but it's not much compared to most people that have a house. You know, all the power is free now. All the materials are paid for, and yeah, I just really love and appreciate nature, and you know, wanted to be as close as I could with it, but also while living, you know, relatively comfortably, considering the situation that we're in. And yeah, that's pretty much how I got here, you know, and why I did what I did. But if anyone has any questions, please leave a comment down below. I'm happy to interact with the community and answer any questions that y'all might have. And yeah, this last little segment here is just me building some or a cabinet for my barn. I'm really trying to get the place organized and, you know, just kind of put things together for the headspace, and so it's not so much of an eyesore. But thanks again so much for checking out the video, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.